Oh, no, no, no.
Oh. What was that, Des? A crash?
Look at that. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think it was very serious, but definitely damage. And now the suspect is out and running. Oh, look at that.
Welcome to Viral Twist. One man, one stolen truck, zero plans. Watch as he drives backwards, drops mystery items, runs from dogs, and hides like he's playing extreme hide-and-seek with the LAPD.
Yeah, hey, Pat, looks like an allegedly stolen pickup truck here. Whoa, really close to a bicyclist there as we are on Pico Boulevard in the heart of downtown Los Angeles. We heard about this in South LA. First we heard around, it was with the LAPD 77th Division around 48th Street. They wanted to get their resources in place as well as the helicopter before they pulled the vehicle over, knowing that this was a distinct possibility that the vehicle could run, the driver could run, and indeed they are. Now here we are around downtown Los Angeles, and we'll see what the suspect's plan is here to try to get away from the authorities. But you see straddling the line right there onto the wrong side of the road when necessary. There's LAPD's helicopter going through the shot right now as we're at 12th and San Pedro. Obviously, we're still in rush hour traffic. LAPD, boy, they're on this, but we'll see now. Wrong side of the road. Sometimes when this happens, we start to see LAPD back off. So we'll see how long they stick with this one. But a stolen vehicle pursuit here in downtown LA, Pat.
All right, and we know when it gets to be in downtown, there are a number of moves that some of these drivers try to make, like going to a garage, an underground garage, which makes it a lot more difficult. And we've got some of those tall buildings that makes it difficult as well. Just turn this corner. Is that the car? Oh, I'm looking at something else. Okay, Desmond, I thought he had turned that corner there and started to slow down. He is in the middle of busy traffic, which, you know, is not unusual for downtown Los Angeles. Now, as he is in some, what area is this right now? Is this still Pico?
Yeah, it's still kind of the warehouse district right here south of downtown Los Angeles between downtown and the 10 freeway. So the more low-rise buildings, still some buildings here, 3, 4, 5 stories here as we're trying to keep tabs on this pursuit as they get ready to go underneath us here onto Central Avenue. Kind of been circling around some of these streets, though, now for the last couple of minutes. Definitely making me think that the suspect may have something up their sleeve here. So we'll see. But, even so far with this dangerous driving, we have not seen LAPD want to give this one up. Again, a stolen vehicle pursuit. Unclear if there's, anything else that might be going on with this one. But, well, pretty dangerous. Look at 70 miles an hour blasting through some of these intersections. So, we're not in the heart of downtown LA with the really tall buildings where we have a lot of the commuter traffic. But even still down here, actually, my pilot Dylan telling me we're about to hit some traffic up ahead. And, yeah, look at this. Onto the wrong side of the road, right up here to Alameda. Very, very busy intersection. Let's see what the suspect does. Cutting right through against the red light here in the middle of the intersection. Very stressful, but LAPD is right behind them. They really seem like they want to get this vehicle here. They so far do not seem interested at all in backing off. The southbound Santa Fe, now look at all this backed up traffic and this driver on the wrong side of the road. Really crazy driving here. And so south of the 10 freeway now, very close to the eastbound interchange. My pilot telling me this looks like it might be a dead-end street. So let's see what the suspect is going to try to do. Indeed, it is, depending on where this leads to, though. Yep.
Is that a back
well, there
alley?
might be another way to get out. Yeah, but kind of into an alley here. Oh, my God, they got to slam. I was a little bit confused about it. It looked like that was a wall or something from my vantage point. But we're south of the 10. Okay, now they are in a dead end, reversing really quickly. Oh, better not reverse into those cops right there. This could go south really quick. Almost looks like they're losing control of the vehicle here. Wow. Driving really crazy in reverse right now. This is nuts. Oh, they're going to crash this truck here if they're not careful. I'm glad there's nobody out here walking around underneath the bridge now. Okay, here we go. Wow.
Nope.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone go this fast in reverse, Pat. This is pretty wild right here.
And really the nerve, knowing that all those police vehicles and really didn't seem to worry or didn't care, or maybe thinking, well, they're not gonna try to stop me because it would be too dangerous for LAPD, right? So he's just going to go maneuver himself around the police cars because there was no motion to try to barricade this guy. And I know there's a reason for that, Des, but we have seen it before.
Yeah, but still backing up here, right onto Santa Fe. I mean, didn't even skip a beat. Didn't even try to stop at that intersection right there. That could have so easily ended in a crash. That's wild. I don't. Seems like we're saying it all the time that we're covering chases together, Pat. Where I say I've never seen anything like that before.
There
this
we
is
go.
Another first with a suspect flying into reverse to try to evade the police after getting cornered like that.
Yeah, and one of the common things too is, I still see the LAPD ship still with it, I think, or still in the area at least. Something the sheriffs do all the time is if this car jumps on the freeway, they'll get CHP involved. And then CHP will swoop in and take it. But, this person's kind of been avoiding freeway. So we'll see. And, Des knows better than I if that LAPD ship is still there. But it looked like they were last I checked.
Desmond, what do you say?
Yeah, I think we just heard some. I just heard some chatter there. It sounds like they may be pulling the helicopter off of this as well. Wow. And boy, now we got pedestrians out here. And look, I mean, even no one directly behind this guy, and he's still just going through red lights and stuff, getting really close to the pedestrians as well. So extremely desperate driving. And I know it's just a frustrating thing because 5 or so years ago, this is. I mean, look at this again. Now they got the spotlight back on. So. We'll see. It's kind of touch and go with LAPD, but 5 years ago, this would not have been a thing that we really talked about all these suspects, getting away, and it's just things have just changed so dramatically. There's been so many high-profile instances of these ending in terrible crashes where innocent people get injured or worse, and it's really just things have just changed so much from even just a couple of years ago.
No, they're off of it.
Yep.
You know what, as Desmond mentioned, though, it's interesting how the guy is still driving, lawlessly in a way, not as he should, with not knowing exactly if the chopper is still overhead, because if they are, they've certainly turned their lights off.
And certainly nobody behind
him. Look at that turn there.
Yeah.
That was illegal. Now, he's made another turn. Yeah. I can't see the name of the street. Desmond knows where it is, I'm sure. You wonder if he has something up here in terms of.
No!
What was that, Des? A crash?
Look at that. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think it was very serious, but definitely damage. And now the suspect is out and running. Oh, look at that. LAPD's helicopter is still here on this one. Maybe they can find this guy. So they were sitting up there kind of incognito without their lights on. So unfortunate that an innocent person just got involved. Like I said, it didn't look like a very serious crash.
What was he doing?
Hopefully just property damage. Now, dropping some stuff here. Interesting. Dropped something right in front of this housing unit right here. So out here running around off of Antry and Wynwood Lane in Boyle Heights. We're not too far at all from the Eastdale interchange, just kind of north of the Eastdale interchange right now.
Is he going up to a home? Now we're in a residential area.
Now, yeah, and I don't think that this is where the suspect was trying to go. If they didn't see that person who came out and clipped him right there. Running out of energy a little bit, though. No units anywhere in the area. Definitely LAPD's helicopters trying to guide some units in. You've got a massive courtyard right here, so it might be kind of tough to get the units to get into position to bring this person into custody. So, very unfortunate that there was a crash there. Into the side yard here. Now he's out because there's a dog back there, I think. You see that beware of dog? He came in and he thought better of it. Now he's headed down.
Now he's running down the street. Running down the stairs, I should say.
Yep, okay.
Now he's running down the street.
Running again. So I'm thinking LAPD may be right behind him, just noticing how he kind of looked behind and he's running.
Yeah, because he's hauling.
Let's see. No,
he's picked up speed.
Yeah, actually still no. My pilot Dylan's saying there's still no cruisers behind this guy. I've got to imagine that the tactical flight officer in the LAPD's helicopter has got to be like pulling his hair out right now that they can't get any units down into this area. So now on the porch of a little home right here underneath a covered porch, very unfortunate for us and LAPD. So we'll need to keep kind of a wide angle on this one.
No, he's got his hands up. Okay, maybe
there
this is. Maybe he was listening to the chopper pilot there. Tell him the gig is up. They're going to be here any minute.
There they are.
And that's what got him out of the vehicle. Now he's in handcuffs now.